Caillou, you better be awake. Oh no, we're not doing this again.
What? What's going on, Dad?
You're not faking sick to stay home today, Caillou. You're actually going to summer school. Now wake the hell up.
Dad, just give me a minute.
No, get up, bald freak. Now dress up and get in the car. Your mother's waiting for you in the car.
Damn it, I forgot to eat my breakfast. I'm going to be late.
It took you long enough. Where were you?
I forgot to eat breakfast. Can we please go to Chuck E. Cheese's or IHOP?
No. I'm not taking you to any of those because you've been to Chuck E. Cheese's all of the time, and I've been getting tired of it. You're almost late, and which part do you not understand?
But Mom, I'm starving.
Well then starve to death.
Good morning, class. Today for history, you all will be working on a history project about world battles and world wars. You'll be divided in groups.
Bro, did you hear what she said? We're going to be working on a history project related to world wars and battles. We have to be together.
I know, Marty, we're brothers. But we need Violy, Caillou, Vance, or Raven to be in our group.
Caillou, you, Gage, and Raven. You hear that? We are going to work on a history project related to world battles and world wars.
I know Gary, you, me, Caillou, Raven, and Gage need to be a group of 5 since William already graduated.
Vince, my man, we're bros. So we have to be paired up with anyone in this classroom.
Whoa there, class. I know most of you are excited about this project. Gary, you're right. There will be 5 students in each group, and I'm going to be picking who you work with.
What? We can't pick someone for our groups ourselves?
Come on, that's not fair.
I agree with Gary and Vince. It's not fair that you get to choose anything just because you're the teacher.
I'm sorry, but life isn't fair. I'll pick who works with who, and that's the end of it. All right, there'll be groups of 3 since there's 15 students in this classroom. Group A will have Raven, Gage, Sasha, Peggy, and Mason.
Oh, come on, Mrs. Wilkerson. I want to work with Marty, who's my brother.
Mason, enough with that attitude and arguing with staff. You get what you get and you don't get upset.
Fine. Marty, good luck on your project.
You too, bro.
Group B will have Marty, Dylan, Lou, Vince, and Usher.
Phew, at least Usher and I are in the same group. Damn, at least I'll be working with Dylan.
All right, and Group C will have Violy, Tyler, Gary, Millie, and Caillou, who faked sick the other day and didn't know he failed history. Caillou, you didn't know you failed. Well, you did. Show up at summer school every day from now on. Do you understand?
Yes, Mrs. Wilkerson.
Okay, good. And since this classroom isn't big enough for 5 people to work at, groups will work in separate rooms. Mason, Peggy, Gage, Raven, and Sasha, you 5 will work in the art room since there's no one there, except for some staff and students. Okay, Violy, Gary, Caillou, Millie, and Tyler, you boys and girls can work at the other classroom that doesn't have any staff or students there, because more than 15 students in this school district get sent to summer school for different reasons. As for the rest of you, I want you all to think about what kind of world war or world battle you boys want for your project. And you also have to tell me everything about it and why it happened. I'll be in the teacher's lounge. You can also use the computer who you're in front of to make your own PowerPoint presentation, as long it doesn't have swearing. Please let me know what you've come up in there. I will remind the others on how the project will work. See ya, boys, in there. Okay, you 5. For your World War or battle project, I brought one of the school laptops for you to make a PowerPoint presentation and which war or battle it is and how it happened. I'll be in the teacher's lounge if you need me.
Okay, now we know what kind of project for history that we're working on. Does anyone have any ideas on which world war or battle we should use?
Але стової кратки «ні» та битви вже закінчилися, але не для кількох з них, як триваються год.
That may be true, Sasha, But this is what Mrs. Wilkerson assigned us to do as part of our history project. And I have a great world war we could use as our project.
And what's that, Gage?
We would say if the world war we're using is World War II and that 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust.
Good idea, Gage. Let's go let Mrs. Wilkerson know what world war or battle we came up with.
Mrs. Wilkerson, we've already figured out which world war we're going to make on our PowerPoint presentation as part of my project.
Oh really? You guys can tell me in front of the whole class, because maybe another group already had the same ideas as you guys.
Hey, are those your students for the summer school session?
Of course, Mr. Quinley. Those are 5 of the students I'll be teaching this summer school session.
Oh, I also teach students in this school district every summer school session, except if they have graduated, improved their own grades, and changed their own behavior.
All right, Sasha, Gage, Peggy, Mason, and Raven. You may now head back to the art room. I'll meet you kids later on. Okay, Caillou, Millie, Gary, Tyler, and Violy. I want you boys and girls to think about which world war and battle you're going to explain in your PowerPoint presentation. I'll be in the teacher's lounge. If you need any help, call me.
Okay. We'll think of which world war and battle we would think.
Okay, class. Now that each group finished their history projects, I'm going to call one group at a time to share to the class their PowerPoint presentation about a world war or battle and how it began and ended. Sasha, Raven, Gage, Peggy, and Mason, since you 5 were the first ones to finish your project, do you want to share your PowerPoint presentation? What world war or battle is it and how it happened to the whole class?
Sure thing, Mrs. Wilkerson.
Now if you don't mind, I'll sit in one of your seats as you share it to the whole class. Turn on the computer, enter the school's username and password and then go to PowerPoint. All right, class, since your PowerPoint presentations have got an effort on them, I'll give Group A will get an A+, Group B will get a B, and Group C will get a B. And there's no homework tonight since you 15 did the work at school. Go have some lunch.